In children's literature, oftentimes teachers do book talks to explain what specific books are to their students. So I decided to do a site talk to explain a little bit about my website. This is the homepage of Colin's Children's Literature. And over here is the quote that I have included on every page. It says, "Story is an exploration and illumination of life." Peterson and Eads. Also on the homepage, I have this little paragraph telling what the website is about. And then I have this important message that says, all images of books throughout the website are linked to Amazon, so you can purchase or learn more about them. And I decided to put this message on the home screen rather than putting links under all the images. I was afraid that people wouldn't realize that the images were linked to an external site, but I didn't want to make the pages too busy by adding all the links under each image. So hopefully people will see this message, and then they'll click on the images. Then on every page I also have these buttons that will allow you to share the website with people on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Let's explore some of these pages. Let's go to genres. Genres is one of the pages that I divided into sub-pages because there were too many genres to include on the same page. So on the modern fantasy page, first of all, here's an image of the giver, and it links you to Amazon, and this will tell you, it'll give you a little synopsis of the book, and then it has, the price, and then people can purchase it if they choose to. The Giver is one of my all-time favorite books, so that's one of the reasons I included the image on this page. Also on the Modern Fantasy page, I have this presentation all about this specific genre. I embedded the presentation using SlideShare, and SlideShare doesn't allow you to keep the animations when you upload it. So I created another version of the presentation using SlideBoom that would allow me to keep the animations, but in order to embed that into the website, I would have had to pay, so I just decided to put a link to it. And if you would like to see the presentation with animation, then you can go to that link. Now let's go to the Book Awards page. This page is also divided into sub-pages, and each page has a specific award on it, and then each page is linked to that specific award's homepage. So the Caldecott page is linked to the Caldecott homepage, and you can learn more about it if you choose. Then we have content areas, but I'm going to show you the activities page. The activities page has a few, it also has sub-pages, and these sub-pages have some multimedia included. So like on Amped Up Book Reviews, I have some activities to make the book reviews or book reports a little more engaging, and I have this example of a podcast that's an interview with PETA from the Hunger Games. It was a project I did for a previous class. And so that's just an example that people can look at to see what I'm talking about. And then we have text sets, and on this page I put an example of a text set that I created right here, but then I also have another example, and it's a glog, and it's just a visual representation of a text set that I made about the Declaration of Independence. So people can have a visual of a text set. Then on the resources page, I have links to external websites that I thought would be helpful to expand on the content that I have included on my website. And then I have this message that says if you have a question that you would like to see in the blog page, you can email me, and I put my OSU email address, and if people have questions that they would want answered, I can put them as a blog post on the blog page. So let's go to the blog page now, and you can just see really quickly I have 3 blog posts. I have the questions post, which is all about if people have questions, they can ask them here in the comments, and hopefully other people will answer them, or I can answer them. And then I have these interactive questions about activities and about evaluating children's literature that people can comment and interact with each other. So that was just a short walkthrough of my website. I hope that if you ever need advice on children's literature, you'll visit this website in the future. Thank you for watching.